cannot see red flags, but what I can see is the future I have with a man who doesn't want me. Being Delulu's the Salulu, my friend.
I wanna say I love you so bad, but I don't wanna scare you away. Please, I don't you understand that I wanna be more than just.
You don't get it yet, do you? I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime, brother. And I'd be damn, I'd be disrespectful.
Act the fool, act the fool, act the clown. Shake it up, shake it down.
All right, I'm gonna see you later, sweetheart.
You'll see me later? You a crazy man. You crazy. What you mean you see me later? You live here now. Yeah. You thought you was gonna do that to me last night and what?
But you said you weren't looking for no man.
That was before you was hitting me like that last night, my boy. Yeah, that was before. I wasn't looking for no man, but God sent me one. See,
will I get over it? No. But life goes on. Not for me.
What's up, Brodies? Welcome to the Bourbon Effect. My name is Tunji, and you already know what it is, so let's talk. Now, on my side, it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you guys. I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting this video most likely by New Year, so if that's the case, Happy fucking New Year.
I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
You already know what it is. Stay on your grind. Don't wait for New Year's to chase your goals. Don't wait for New Year's to become ambitious. That's something that you should have ingrained inside of you already. New Year's shouldn't make a difference. Bars. All right, so make sure you stay on your grind, New Year's or not. Regardless, Happy New Year's. And now we're just gonna jump. Those 2 glasses of wine's already hit me. All right, so we're just gonna jump straight into the topic. All right, today we're gonna be talking about 5 things you can do to make her obsessed with you. These are things that I've done over the years, both intentional and unintentional. And I say they have brought very good results, and I am spreading that knowledge onto you guys now. So, number 1, keep minimal contact. Guys, I understand when you're first talking to a girl and you finally feel like you've bagged her and everything like that. You just love talking to her. You love keeping communication. I'm telling you right now, guys, do not do this, okay? You've heard me say in other videos, women get bored easily. Not only that, but as a man, when you are on your purpose and you are ambitious, you are too busy to constantly be texting her and calling her and FaceTiming her. As much as I know you guys want to do that, guys, just stay on your goals. Probably contact her maybe once, twice a week at most, depending on your relationship, how long you guys have been talking or whatnot. This is more so during like the talking stage or after you've taken a girl out on the first date or whatever. Those type of people. It can be categorized for relationships as well, but we're just gonna focus on more of the dating stages, okay? Keep minimal contact, be ambitious, all right? Because the more ambitious you are, the more you don't even realize that, oh shit, I didn't even talk to her for like a week now. And at the end of the day, if she's high interest and she really fucks with you, believe me, if you don't message her, she will message you. She will call you. She will figure out some type of funny way to, start a conversation. Either you post something on Instagram or your story. She'll find some type of way to, start up a conversation. But one thing I like to do, especially to just keep the mystery, if I don't really have anything interesting to post, typically I hide my story away from a specific girl who I am trying to, get her a little bit more, not high interest because she's already interested, but y'all already know what it is.
Yeah, boy. That's it.
I don't gotta explain too much, but I'll hide my story because now she's left wondering, what the fuck is he doing? Is he with another girl? Is he with his boys? Is he around? What the fuck is going on? What is he doing? She's gonna be curious and is gonna leave her mind wondering. So make sure you keep yourself a bit of distance, do what you got to do, and then when you have time, contact her. Maybe once, maybe twice, but keep contact at a minimum. Number 2, take her out places with you, especially places where you're well known. You see, as handsome guys, we already know wherever we go to, we're always getting stared at. This is just part of the game now. It's just part of our daily lives. Wherever we go, especially depending on how we dress up, we get stared at from women a lot, even men. But when it comes to women, we know they're staring at us because they find us attractive. And even the girl that you're technically with right now, even though she finds you attractive, she doesn't quite have you figured out yet. She doesn't know where you stand within the sexual hierarchy when it comes to you and women. All right. So when you take her out with you, you already know you're going to be getting stared at, but she doesn't know. So when you take her with you, especially at places where you're well known, you know the bouncers, you know the bartenders and everything, it makes you look more well known, like you have a good social life. Not only that, but when it comes to women staring at you, that lets her know that, man, this guy actually has a lot of options. And he already knows that, especially with the way you carry yourself with women. When women are with you, there's a certain way that you have to carry yourself. You know, chest up, chest out, head up straight, make sure your posture is good. You walk in a room like you own the fucking place, all right? And when she sees that, and when she sees other women staring at you, man, immediately their mind goes to, oh shit, like I need to act right. I got the real deal right now. I got the pot of gold. And oftentimes when women see that other women are sought after you, it makes them come into realization like, okay, there's certain things that they can and cannot do with you, because if they do, they know that you're easily going to replace them. So what do they start to do? All the things that you want women to do in general. They become more submissive. They cook for you. They do all the little things for you that you would naturally want from a woman. All right. Because a lot of times when I go online, I see a lot of guys complaining about women are not this, women are not that. That's for you, Brody. That's for you. You have to carry yourself in a certain way where you already let her know off bat that none of that shit's being tolerated. And if she doesn't want to follow your page and the path that you're going on, she can leave. You already know you got another option, and now she knows that too. Not only that, but it puts her in a more competitive mindset. She knows that, okay, I need to make sure I look good all the time. I need to make sure I'm acting right. I need to make sure I make him happy and I let him know the value that I bring to his life. Because if I don't, I know there's going to be another girl who's going to do it for him. Okay? And not only that, but women love that shit. Because even when a woman clicks in a woman's head that they have to put themselves in a more competitive nature because you have abundance of options, they also find that shit very attractive and very sexy. Because for them, they're like, oh shit, like I have the pot of gold, I have the prize. And there are other women who are coming after him and I am with him. I am the one who has him, you know. Even though, you know, technically she thinks she has you, but you already know if she don't act right, you already know the deal. And just with that alone, she'll become more obsessed with you. She'll want to spend more time with you. She'll want to do more things for you. And, you know, it just continues from there. And that is number 2. Number 3, put it down good. Now, this is obvious, okay? But I have surprisingly seen things on, you know what? Put it down right, especially on the first date. And the reason why I say this is because I've seen it in a couple of videos on YouTube where the guy's just like, you know what, man, on the first day, man, I ain't even trying to go hard. I don't need to go hard. I already did it. No, that's the worst mindset to have. If you want to make this woman obsessed with you, okay, on the first date, if you guys end up fucking on the first date, you gotta put it down good. Because the thing is that, you know, if you put it down mediocre, give her some mediocre D, she probably gonna leave, never want to come back again. Why are you just throwing away your roster like that? You gotta make sure and this is another way for you to have a roster. I may make a video on it, I may not. It depends how this video does. But if you want to have a collection of a roster, you don't want to just fuck it up on the first date. Just be like, oh yeah, I already got it. I don't need to even do that much. No, put that shit down good. All right, put it down like it's your last time that you're ever gonna have it, because sometimes it may be your last time, which is why you have to put it down so much to where she wants to come back for more. We already we've heard the term, you know, dickmatized before. It's a real thing, guys. You give a girl some good D, this is some dark psychology. You can make her do a lot of things for you. Some good D will make a woman do crazy shit for you. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're putting it down good. Okay? Especially on the first date. That's if you guys even do smash on the first date. But especially on the first date. Don't give her no mediocre D. Give her some good D. That way, she's guaranteed to come back for more. And from there, you can even build up your roster. But that is another way for her to be obsessed with you. Number 4, make sure you have a social life. Now, the reason why I say this is because you don't want women to think that if they're not with you or they're not spending time with you, you have no other things to do. You have no other places to go. You don't have friends. You don't have whatever. Like, obviously, if you're on the grind, you know, you're doing certain things, pushing towards your goals and stuff like that. But you know what they say, all work and no play made Johnny a dull boy. Dull boy. Why I say dull boy? Anyway, you guys get the saying, right? So make sure like you show that you have a social life. Make sure she knows that even if she's not with you, you are still living your life. You are still having fun. You are still hanging out with the brodies. Y'all still doing you, going out, having a good time. Because you don't want her to think that she's the center of your life. Like if you're not with her, oh, he's not doing anything. So I must be the only thing that's good in his life. The fuck? No, you're not. Believe me, I got a lot of shit going on. Okay, that's why it's very important to network. Not only just to go out and have fun, but you network. You can begin to have business partners. Not only are you having a social life, but you are socializing with people who can increase your net worth. You know, there are a lot of things that you can do. Either way, live your life like she doesn't exist. Let her know that even if she is not in your life, that you are still moving on with yours. You are still moving forward with yours. It doesn't make a difference whether she's in there or not. You still have a life and you are living that life, whether she's there or not. Okay, so you got to make sure that you emphasize on that. And ways to do that is, you know, when you're on social media, when you're going out, make sure you post where you are. I have been a victim of this. A lot of times I don't like recording myself when I go out and shit like that. I love being in the moment. But I've realized over time that even though I don't do that because I am more of I love to enjoy the experience, I don't really have a lot of memories to look back on opposed to just my thoughts, you know? So it is very important, not only for, you know, her side to, you know, show that you have a social life, but also for you, you know, even though I know you want to be in the moment, just, you know, take a picture, take a couple pictures, take some videos, you know, save like a memory slot for yourself. So then that way you actually have memories of all the fun things that you've done in your life. But another advantage of you doing that is that you can also show her that you have a social life. So make sure you keep that intact. Let her know that regardless if she's there or not, you still have your life. And last but not least, put her in check, which I've made a video for, you know, if you want to check it out. Very important. Not too many of you guys watched it, but it is a very good video, and I think it's very important that you guys watch that. But putting her in check. Now, regardless of whether she's well-mannered or she's well-behaved and she grew up in a 2-parent household, majority of women are fond of this. Whether they do it intentional or unintentionally, they still do it. And to some extent, they try to see if they can manipulate you in a way. Some of them will test the waters to see. And sometimes when they do this, as guys, you don't realize it. And then even when you do realize it, you don't do shit about it. If she is doing something that you do not like, if she is doing something that you know is wrong, and she knows it as well, and you don't call her out on it, she's going to continue to do this. And the disrespect is going to grow more and more. And when women don't respect you, they dry up for you, okay? They dry up for you. They treat you like a bitch. They treat you like a beta. And we don't want that over here. What we want is to make her obsessed with you. So if she does some shit, make sure you put her in check, okay? Let her know that you're not tolerating this shit. And because now she already knows, because of the previous ones that I've told you earlier, like having a social life and taking her out with you. She knows that you have options. She knows that you have the abundance mindset. So she knows that if she does something, if you put her in check and she doesn't want to fall back, she already knows that you have her replacement. She already knows this in the back of her mind. So there's no way that she's not going to act up. But even if she refuses to, apologize or actually, mature and apologize and act right, then, move on to the next girl. Make sure you put her in check. Every time she does something that you don't like, call her out on it. And don't let her try to twist it and manipulate you and be like, why are you talking to me like this? Why are you shouting at me like this? You shouldn't even be shouting at her in the first place. Don't shout at her. Put her in check like a fucking G. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? Oh, you want to do that? You can get the fuck out of my apartment. That's fine. You want to keep doing that? That's fine. Get the fuck out. Keep yourself calm and collected. All right? You can still put her in check and do it like a G. You can still put her in check and still be stoic. Don't get all emotional like, oh, yeah, get the fuck out. No, don't do that. That's what they want. Women are like emotional creatures. Their emotions are everywhere. All right? Whenever they just have stability with emotion and everything else, that does not suffice for them. I'm starting to think a lot of women don't like stability when it comes to the emotional aspect of relationships. There always has to be some shit that they complain about or that goes wrong. Or even if everything's going good, they will find a way to fuck it up. Not in a bad way, but just more so like, oh, there's peace. Oh, let me just sprinkle some toxicity in there. Let me just sprinkle some, let me annoy him for a little bit. They just sprinkle it here and there. It's just ingrained in them. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Sometimes, you will tolerate it because you know how women are, sometimes you just tolerate it. But if it's something that you feel like is disrespectful, put her in check immediately. And just to throw a bonus one in there, make sure you're honest with her. Let her know your intentions from the very beginning. Okay. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't anything. If you're not looking for a relationship or anything like, tell her I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm not opposed to it, but at the moment, I don't really search for relationships when I'm dating. Whatever happens, happens, but that's not currently what I'm looking for. Be upfront with her. If she's like, what are you looking for? Why do you want to talk to me? Or why do you want to hang out with me? Why did you take me out on this date? I find you very attractive and I wanted to get to know you better. So what's up? Be straightforward. That was just like a little bonus one. I know I said 5, but I just wanted to throw that in there. Make sure you're straightforward. I know sometimes you're thinking, man, if I'm super straight, obviously you're straightforward to an extent. You don't want to put all your cards on the table, but at least give her an idea so she knows. So that way, if anything doesn't go right in the future, she can't say that you weren't honest with her, because we know that is women's number one, thing with us. We don't communicate. He didn't state his intentions or whatever. State your fucking intentions in the very beginning to avoid any problems, okay? But anyway, guys, that was the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Man, you guys have been going crazy on some of these videos, especially the choosing signals at the gym. Y'all been going crazy with that. We're at 7K right now, man. I can't even believe it. Funny thing is that was actually one of my least favorite videos that I recorded, because at the time I was still new to this whole thing. I didn't really feel as confident in the video. I was still trying to figure some shit out. But that's like my number one video, which is crazy. Which is why I'm here to tell you guys, like, whatever dreams and goals that you guys have for yourself, keep striving for it. Keep going, no matter what anybody says. People may not see your vision now, but as long as you see the vision, that is all that matters. And what's even more important is that you go for it. You start doing it. Don't think about it. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. All right? So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you subscribed already. Have you subscribed? You have? All right, cool. That's what's up. But yeah, that choosing signal video has been going crazy, and I really appreciate you guys. You know what? Let me just stop. Them drinks of wine kicking in. I'm already feeling that. But either way, thank you guys for supporting the Brody. And you already know what it is. Urban Effect out. Peace out.